First day they come and catch everyone. Second day, they beat us and eat some from meat.
A little scary here.
Fifth day they return and it's another girl's turn. Sixth day, her screams we hear in our dreams. Seventh day, she grew as in her mouth they spew.
That one just gets a little more fucked up than the rest. Turn this way for a second. See what we have back here. This one we might get a rush. Fuck, it's two emissaries. I'll leave them to the spiders. Oh shit. Oh, he might be dead now. Yeah, I fucked up again. I need to do the same thing as before. Immediately turn.
Fifth day they return and it's another girl's turn.
And hide around the side.
Sixth day, her screams we hear in our dreams.
I just didn't realize there was that many spiders, and I figured I was already halfway there. Might as well keep at it.
Mouth they spew.
Okay. So
I shall do so.
now let's rush this one.
Very well.
That was close. I think I resisted it. Oh shit, that's a fireball. Don't hit me. Oh, fuck. That's why I'm taking so much damage.
They won't know what hit them. I get you a ladder so you can get off my back. I'll
I
get
didn't even see you.
You'll get no mercy from me!
Guess it was finally time for someone else to drop.
Alright, alright.
It could have gone better, that's for sure.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
There were some things that I could have done differently. I was trying to save, like my stun.
Got it.
And re-stealthing. Need to make sure I'm always getting those backstabs. Nope, not what I wanted. Hit F4 instead of F5.
And thus I cloak my naked villainy.
8th day we hated as she is violated. 9th day she grins and devours her kin.
Right. Lovely place.
Now she does feast as she's become the beast.
Let's go ahead and check it out.
First day they come and catch everyone. Second day they beat us and eat some for meat. Third day the men are all gnawed on again. Fourth day we wait and fear for our fate. Fifth day they return and it's another girl's turn. Sixth day her screams we hear in our dreams. Seventh day she grew as in her mouth they spew. 8th day we hated as she is violated. 9th day she grins and devours her kin. Now she does feast as she's become the beast. First day they come.
Okay, I
and
think we're gonna talk to her now.
catch everyone. Second day. What is this? A human? Bland and unlikely. Feeding time brings only kin and clan. I am cruel to myself. You are a dream of strangers' faces and open doors.
Examine her closely. She's suffering from a high fever. Her skin is pale and she's covered in dark blotches.
First day they come and catch everyone.
Insane. What is that chant?
It's what I've seen. What I will become. I force it into verse so it is fantasy. Unreal. That's the only place I can hide. Because they make me. They make me eat. And then, all I could do was wish Laryn went first. I wished it upon her so that I would be spared. But I had to watch. I had to see the change. How do you endure that? How did Branka endure?
Branka? Where is she?
Do not talk of Branka. Of what she did. Ancestors preserve us. Forgive me. I was her captain. And I didn't stop her. Her lover, and I could not turn her. Forgive her. But no, she cannot be forgiven. Not for what she did. Not for what she has become.
Did she actually say her name? I don't recall that. over in the dark. No wonder she left Ogren. He's kind of standing right there. Probably shouldn't say that one. Let's just do this one. What'd she do, Hespeth? What did Branka do?
I will not speak of her, of what she did, of what we have become. I will not turn. I will not become what I have seen. Not Laryn, not Branka.
And he's gone.
Never seen me coming.
Just like ran this way and disappeared.
She became obsessed. That is the word, but it is not strong enough. Blessed stone, there was nothing left in her but the anvil.
Let's say I see something right there. What's another ogre? Arm. So I think what I'm gonna do is have the tank. Oh, I should get in a position first, actually. Which one do we want to drop first? Probably best to drop this one first.
We tried to escape, but they found us. They took us all, turned us.
Okay. So what I want to do first, so I can bait them into any throw they might do. We're not getting a throw, so the roar. And just done. Guys, keep it up. I got this one.
I'll get on it. I know how desperate you are. You're pathetic.
Oh, fucker.
No more. Oh.
Thought I was gonna get a second finishing strike there. I missed though. Alright, I think the center door is the way to go. Load limit reached. Let's see what this is. Notes. Mass will have an effect, he says. As long as it lifts us out, I figure. Should have specified within my lifetime. Gives us time to talk, he says. How's dwarf get named Shepherd? Up your shaft? No, really, because blah blah blah. Axe answers, but I still hear him. Drip, ground, drip, ground. Worse than just talking. Think I'll drop out for some air. Covered from a cage hoist, eventually. I think we have to go to this door first anyway.
Now's better than later. A little backstabbing never hurt any.
Broodmother. I thought it would have fallen into dust by now.
Relic and altar. Let's go with the altar first because it's in a little safer position. Okay, the Legionnaire key. Element. I don't know if he has 38 yet. Dead cast. No. Does not have enough quite yet. Good quest. Build a location, unmarked grave in the dead trenches. No, actually. Oh, go ahead and use this. Something shade. Okay, here we go. Continues this. Casualty. Darius Ferald, lieutenant, found dead with his squad. Corpse was left untouched, suggesting the Darkspawn feared his spirit even in death. His ferocity defending his men was corroborated by survivors before they succumbed to corruption. It is rare for a soldier's actual death to exceed the honors given at his enlistment. But Ferald was an odd one, an agitator. His eccentric promises were disruptive, and I fear his death may demoralize more of the Legion than actually heard his fantasies firsthand. He was committed to the stone with his insignia, as honorable a burial as we can manage with the spawn at our heels. But officially, he has formed a second front. Better his foolish hopes are diluted by time than killed outright. Okay, the stone has a will that surrounds and directs. She guides even when we are willfully blind to her influence. But she is not pure. The stone bears a corruption as old as balance. For the dwarfs to prosper, the gangu, the waste and unstable rock, must be cut away. But like the stone, the gangu also has an influence. Each of us must face this, must carve the worst of ourselves away. But the Legion of the Dead bears a unique responsibility. Only the fully adorned of the Legion can face the gangu, can cut into the darkness that afflicts the raw stone. She encircles us, and we must protect her, here where darkness meets light. Okay.
I see enemies ahead.
The left first, I guess, wait. Talk.
Die already!
I mean, we should.
Alright, alright. I'm sorry. Am I too quick for you?
Damn it.
I'll get on it.
Damn it. So, I guess when I just go to touch that, they went hostile. Make sure. Yeah. A new codex popped up.
The men, they kill. They're merciful. But the women, they want to touch, to mold, to change until you are filled with them.
Alright, well, with that, let's keep going this way.
I've never seen you.
They took Laryn. They made her eat the others, our friends. She tore off her husband's face and drank his blood.
Good times. Dwarf, unknown burden. Now I want to make sure I don't miss that treasure.
And while she ate,
So I think this might
she
be it.
grew. She swelled and turned gray, and she smelled like them. They remade her in their image. Then she made more of them.
So, might have picked up on what they're doing now. How more Darkspawn come about. Dead cast insignia. Dwarven coat of arms with an old ancestral ties. A new field suggests its bearer intended either to join with the old house or create a new one. Okay, I think that's... yeah. Lineage of the Dead Cast House symbol could lead to the Legion of the Dead being considered as a form of noble house in its own right. Must bring it to the memories in the Shaper It. Okay, so I wasn't missing it. You just have to get all that quest there for it.
Broodmother.
Alright. Let's go ahead and save. We're all covered in just red. Alright, let's do this. So, you gotta take out these tentacles. Okay. Actually, what I think we're gonna do is... damn it. Go to those two, and they'll go to those two. We'll meet up in the center.
I'll get on it.
Here comes Margaret!
You're in a little over your head. You have no skill. Only desperation.
Time to be crushed!
It's a massacre, and
Okay. This isn't exactly a great...
no one's getting out alive.
I don't know if I can backstab.
Solid rock.
Shit. She's got Augury.
Run while you still can.
Let him go. Come on. You're having trouble hitting. Let's try to fix that. You need to get back in there.
That's right, come on.
A waste of time.
Why are you trying to run across the way? Come on. Can you stand somewhere? She was knocked off, that's why.
Time, won't we?
Okay, now get on the enemies real quick. Now, if I recall, I can't remember 100%. We want to keep at least one person in range. One.
Breaking a sweat already.
We're still alright for the moment.
Didn't guess what it might be.
She's keeping the heals going pretty well. Let's go ahead and put some lessers on. I don't need much healing.
Yes.
Now's better than later.
Waste of
Oh
time.
shit. The mana potion. Damn it. 67, how much do I have? Okay, team.
Immediately.
Hit every time. Oh gosh, did she pick him up now? Well, is my regular heal. There it is. I'm gonna have to do it. Pick me up.
Immediately.
On and group heal. There we go. And heal. Freaking move is ridiculous. Increase health regeneration. Let's get that out there too.
Immediately.
No, I'm
What kind of injury do I have? Penalty to cunning. Oh, we can't have that. We need to get rid of that right now.
composed of solid.
Yeah, basically if I get grabbed, I'm immediately dead. No other way around that.
Now's better than breaking a sweat already up. You're gonna regret it.
Okay, more enemies.
They won't know the hidden.
Oh shit, actually. Get the Shrieker.
Are you done yet?
Just calling the Reaper.
Go ahead and gonna use a lesser on him as well. Came back out. Nice. Really? Fuck it. Go ahead and use a greater. Or a regular. Okay, nice. Got a level during the battle. If you want to appear right there, fine. Okay, let's go get the next one.
Got it. On your guard, Brett! Someone's gonna fall. It won't be me.
Rotting gas, nature damage.
That'll teach you.
Am I the one? No. Please potion.
I love how desperate you are.
Fuck. Really?
You're pathetic.
Chances are I am dead.
Glorious.
Wait. Ogren? Ogren kill it? I think he might have. Yes. Good job, dude. He more than likely just saved my life.
That's why they hate us. That's why they need us. That's why they take us. That's why they feed us. But the true abomination is not that it occurred, but that it was allowed. Branka, my love. The stone has punished me, dream friend. I am dying of something worse than death. Betrayal.
Okay, man. All kinds of stuff. It's a pretty decent piece, actually. Another really nice piece. Nature damage, don't really need that. This, on the other hand, 2 to all stats. Not bad. Didn't even look at this. Or yeah, I did. Never mind. I just thought it was a different piece. Can even loot the tentacle. I'm gonna go with no. It's like the fucking trap I was looking for all over again earlier. Okay, and all these little side paths didn't really have anything. Can't even actually climb up here. Pretty sure it cuts you off. Yeah. Okay. Well, first, check out that new crystal for shale. It was attack, wasn't it? This could be better for tanking. Because I do get more constitution this way. So, do that. And then next, go ahead and get Shale the level. And regenerating burst. You can definitely use this. Explodes with energy, damaging all nearby enemies, also stunned. Really useful. If they pass resistance check, they get knocked back. After learning this talent, Shale gains a bonus to stamina regen whenever Stoneheart is active. The other bonuses of that mode increase, and nearby enemies are even more likely to choose Shale as target. Perfect. That should help a lot. Let me make sure. Okay, what was the move itself called? Regenerating burst. We need that on there. Oops. So, let's see. I might make it, that's not what I want. Let's make it surrounded. Surrounded by, let's make it at least 3, so that way when I taunt, I give it time for possible 3 to come over, so it doesn't just use it immediately after I taunt. And use regenerating burst. That's the last thing. Good. Showcase this side too. Nothing really here. But a little thing about this is there's different versions of these. This one is the ones that basically if they get a female dwarf captive, it's the one that makes the smaller darkspawn that come from the dwarven ones. And then like the elf ones are the shriekers. Then of course the ones that are, you know, more taller, regular humanoid, those ones are just, you know, the taller darkspawn you see. And then the ogres are actually from Kunari. There's a codex somewhere that says about that. Make sure it actually didn't pop up in. Yeah. I'm not gonna go searching for it. It might be creatures. Oh, here we go. Broodmother is well-known darkspawn carry off those captured in their raids to underground lairs. Most assume that the prisoners are eaten or somehow tainted and turned into darkspawn themselves, though this could never account for the sheer numbers of the horde. Forays made by Grey Wardens in the underground have uncovered the answer. When exposed to the darkspawn taint, men are driven mad and eventually die, while the women, however, undergo great pain and gross mutations that cause most of them to perish. Those that survive, however, become the grotesque broodmothers. These giant twisted behemoths birth many darkspawn at a time. A single broodmother can create thousands of darkspawn over the course of her lifetime. Each type of darkspawn is born from a different broodmother. Humans produce the Hurlocks, dwarfs the Genlocks, elves give birth to the Shrieks, and from Kunari are born the Ogres.
I'll get on it.
The Anvil, the Void. Ancient Smithy of Caridin, the Dwarven paragon renowned for creating the lost art of making columns. We don't want to head there just yet. If you recall, we gotta head back to Orton Tig for the Topsider quest.
seems I must retract a statement I made earlier. The Elder Mage is not at all like my former master.
Oh? That's a good thing, is it?
It is, unless you happen to like having your head crushed. Not that I remember doing that.
You know, I think I even remember who you speak of. His name was Wilhelm, yes? From the Free Marches?
It was Wilhelm of shrill voice and the control rod that he enjoyed wielding very much. Any more than that, he did not divulge.
Well, if it was the same man, he had quite the reputation. A scholar of some means who disappeared mysteriously.
Mystery solved. I killed him. I expect I smiled, much as I'm able to.
You do speak your mind, don't you?
Fortunately, no other part of me has anything to say.
Now, even though he's unsure if he actually killed him or not, you can tell he kind of really hopes that's what happened. Really did not like him. I'm gonna say it's right over here. Completely wrong. It's farther down than I'm thinking of. Next spot. Supposed to go back to that coffin. Okay, quest completed, items received. Now I want to say what we actually got. What's this sword right here? Topsider's Honor, Dragon Bone. 6 increased damage versus undead and 20 spirit resistance, so it's definitely an awesome weapon for fighting the undead, since they tend to be also the ones using the spirit type attacks. Those and demonic entities, which usually deal with undead around them anyway as well. I don't think we got any armor from it. No, because this is some of the other pieces we got. Now we're 5 from full, so I'm gonna actually head back over to Ruck, who is in this area, and sell some things, and then I will see you as we enter the Anvil of the Void.